Today's lesson is about solving trig equations with the quadratic pattern. Now go to this G. 2 minus 2 cosine square x equals 1 plus sine x. X is greater than equal to 0, less than equals to 2 pi. We know this is a quadratic pattern. First of all, you need to get the same trig function. This is a sine x. We have to change this cosine square x into 1 minus sine square x. So you have 2 minus 2, 1 minus sine square x equals 1 plus sine x. We will do distributive property here. So you have 2 minus 2, negative negative will be positive 2 sine square x equals 1 plus sine x. Cancel, you will get the 2 sine square x equals 1 plus sine x. We will move every single term to the left side because the leading coefficient 2 is a positive already. So have 2 sine square x minus sine x minus 1 equal to 0. Then we will do linear x. 2 times negative 1 is negative 2 over 2 over 2. Then this is negative 1. So for negative 2, we can get the negative 2 times 1. Reduce, you will get the negative 1 over 1. Your variable is sine x. Sine x. So bottom up, you can get a factor sine x minus 1. 2 sine x plus 1 equal to 0. So you will get sine x minus 1 equal to 0 and 2 sine x plus 1 equal to 0. Sine x equals to 1 and sine x equal to negative 1 over 2. For sine x equals to 1, it's here, pi over 2. So we get the x equals pi over 2. Sine x equals negative 1/2. Reference angle is 30 degrees equals pi over 6. It will go to third and then the fourth quadrant because this is a negative 1/2. Therefore, your x equals 7 pi over 6 and 11 pi over 6 because you got to use these two patterns to write down your answer. H. Cosine x sine x equals negative 2 cosine x. X is greater than equal to negative pi, less than equal to pi. We still call this is a quadratic pattern. Try to get equal to 0. I know some students want to do cosine x, both sides. You cannot do this because if you do that, most likely you will lose the solution. Just like this, if I have x squared equals to x, can you divide the x both sides? Then you will get x equals 1. This is wrong. You have to get this is move to the left side so that you get the x squared minus x equal to 0. Then you factor. So you have x1 equals 0, x2 equals to 1. Therefore, we will move this to the left side. We have cosine x sine x plus 2 cosine x equal to 0. Then common factor this sine x plus 2 equal to 0. So you get cosine x equal to 0, sine x equals to -2. This is no solution because for sine x, the range has to be between -1 and 1. For cosine x equal to 0, since this is between -pi to pi, therefore, when you label this is a 0 pi over 2, this is a 0 -pi, it's a -pi over 2. Therefore, your answer will be pi over 2 and -pi over 2.